Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of Mental Wellbeing Journey in 2017. Today I want to discuss with you 5 different ways to stay motivated in the new year. Obviously, we all have our different goals and resolutions, whatever you want to call them. We have things that we want to do now that we've got a clean slate with the new calendar year. But obviously, staying motivated can be really hard, and that's why a lot of resolutions do get left in the dust quite early on in the year. I wanted to help you by saying my 5 ways of you staying motivated and keeping them goals going and smashing them by the end of the year. Number 1 is to focus. Obviously, if you're not focused, if you don't prioritise, then you're going to get a bit overwhelmed with all the stuff that you want to do. If you're like me and there's so many things that you'd like to achieve in the year, so many things you'd like to change, then you can start to feel like there's a time limit that, oh my god, I've got to get this done, I've got to get that done, oh, should I do this, should I do that, and then you end up doing nothing. So instead you need to focus, prioritise, set a list of what you need to do, and then start to move ones up and down the list that are more important. If you need to get such and such done first, then put it to the top. Even if you don't want to do it, you need to do it the most, so get it done. And then smash it off, get rid of it, go on to the next one. That's the best way to do it, rather than trying to do too many things at once. Another thing to try is what I've done, is kind of plotting out your year. Obviously, it's kind of scary to do that, and when you do it too much and you focus on it too much, it can be overwhelming, but it's just a rough way for you to stay focused. Set it as like a goal. If you have goals to like write a book or several books like I do, then you can say I'm going to write this book in this part of the year, this book in this part of the year, and that book in the end of the year. And in that way you're focused, rather than writing 3 books at once and kind of getting confused and then not really progressing with any of them enough. So number 2 is to remember why you're doing it anyway. I think the reason why we sometimes get lost is because we forget why we wanted to do something. We don't have that motivation as strong as we used to before. If you know that you want to lose weight, for example, then you need to remember why you're doing it. Are you doing it for your kids because they have an unhealthy mother? Are you doing it because you can't run for the bus? Are you doing it because you just know that your life isn't working out, or your doctor's told you that you need to? Whatever the reason is, keep it in mind every time. So when you're exercising and you feel like hell because it's horrible, remind yourself that I need to do this. I need to get healthy for myself, by myself, and only if I work hard will I get there. Keep reminding yourself of that, and always remind yourself of what will happen if you don't do it. So again, like, I will be unhealthy. My life could suffer if I'm not fit, if I don't work out, if I don't lose the weight. Whatever it is, remind yourself that you're not happy where you are and you're doing it for a reason, and therefore you need to move forwards. Don't focus on the fact that you're unhappy, because it can like make you feel crap right now. Don't keep saying like, oh, you know, if I don't do it then my life will be absolutely awful. But say to yourself that I want this and therefore I need to make it happen, and keep reminding yourself as to why. Number 3 is to stay organised and have a plan. If you're just going into something like, I'm just going to do this, and you have no idea how you're going to do it, then obviously it's going to fail. Instead, have a well thought through plan. Wake up earlier every day. If you need to get something done and you work full time like most people do, and you feel like there's not enough hours in the day, there isn't enough hours in the day. You just need to wake up earlier or stay up a bit later. And obviously don't push yourself over the edge, don't make yourself unhealthy. But if you want to do something enough, then you can wake up a little bit earlier to get it done. Whether that's to exercise before you go to work, or do yoga before you go to sleep, or you want to write, so you write for an hour before you go to sleep. Set yourself goals, set yourself tasks, wake up earlier, use your time, plan out your week, know exactly what you're going to do as soon as you wake up, so that you're not left in the dust like, oh my god, what am I going to do, and therefore getting nothing done. Number 4 is to get people to help you. Obviously, when you're doing things alone, it can feel kind of lonely, and you can feel like you don't want to do it anymore, because like it doesn't matter if I fail because nobody knows that I'm doing it anyway. And yes, that does work out for a lot of people, but also getting somebody to help you can be really beneficial. Like, I've told my boyfriend that I'm writing such and such book and I'd like to get it done by such and such time, and then he can say to me, oh yeah, you need to get this, oh, I'll help you write, oh, you can sit whilst you're sitting down, you can write, and then I know that I'm motivated, I can get it done, it's going to be okay. Obviously somebody can go to the gym with you, somebody can work out with you, somebody can help you to diet better, rather than saying, hey, do you want to go out to McDonald's? If someone's helping you, then you can stay motivated, they can remind you of what you want and how you can get it. Number 5 is don't let others bring you down. Yes, I said that people should help you, and totally they should, but if you start telling everybody about your goals, then some people are quite mean and they'll use it against you if you don't achieve it. Don't let that stop you. Don't let anybody's hesitation, don't let the haters get you down. Just do something that you want to do for you. If it's important to you, then nobody should be able to stop you from doing it. Something should be so strong inside of you that keeps you going. If there isn't any hesitation, then it's not going to get done. So block out all the noise, block out all of the hate and the bad vibes and the negativity. Just focus on what you need to do, how you're going to get it done, and get it done. So they're the 5 ways to stay motivated. Generally, just remember why you're doing it and then set a plan in how you can get it done. A realistic plan, a logical plan. Don't just dive into the deep end, you know, because it's going to be overwhelming, it's going to be scary, and you're not going to know how to tackle it. Instead, put it into bite-sized chunks and get it done bit by bit by bit, and before you know it, you've completed it by the end of the year. Good luck, guys. See you next time on the channel. This has been Mental Wellbeing Journey, and I'm Shana Rose Crawford. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. See you next time. Seek peace.